Good morning, everybody. How are we doing on this hazy morning this morning? Boy, look at that. Beautiful March morning. We've made it through the winter. It was difficult. I'm not going to lie. This winter was a little bit hard on us. Um, some things have changed. Things that I had to do to get us completely out of debt. We did get over $100,000 out of our, I think it was about 130 out of our crops that we sold. And, we just know there's going to be more this year, or there should be. But anyway, the 4440 quad range is gone. I went ahead, cleaned it up, and sold it. And I had went to an auction where I found this New Holland 8340. Real nice little old New Holland here, to replace it. Main reason why is we did get quite a bit more snow, and I wanted that mechanical front end. So I did do that. That same auction brought me another tractor, and we reduced yet another tractor here on the farm. As you can see, it's a little empty in here, but the Oliver, I went ahead and put on a front loader, and we sold the 1456. The old International is gone, but we do have a 7810 Ford that was also at that same auction with a front loader that, hey, it's heat. There's a cab on this. When I am out working, I have a cab to help keep me warm. But the 7810, good little tractor as well. And it'll at least give me heat and AC when it, kind of matters, to be honest. Because let's just face it, it gets cold out there. We need to close that door up, and then we need to open these up today. Because today's agenda is we have got to get some land prepared for planting. And so we are going to use the 8970 and get it out. I've already went through it. I've moved it out of the way here so that I could denote that it has been taken care of. But we need to pull it out, come over here, and get hooked up to our cultivator. And we're going to go out and cultivate all these fields that are going to be planted next month. I have got a pretty good amount of soybeans and a fair amount of corn that is going to get planted. But first, we need to hook up to this. And we're going to get out here. Now, I didn't intentionally make the whole farm minus the old Oliver blue. It was not my intention to do that, but, well, let's just say it's kind of how things worked out. But we're going to start with the fields that are over here across the road and out and about. I see around here and there I've got some fill work that needs to be done, but we should be dry enough. Should be being the operative word. We should be dry enough to get out here and start working these fields. Let's see. Whoop. Oof. Man. I think we're good now. That fog, you really can't tell where all these cars are and if they're coming or going or what they're doing. But I guess we'll start on this little field over here and get right to it. Here comes a car. It's a good thing we're over here. Okay, let's go ahead and open her up. And we're just going to go ahead and just kind of dive right into it. Yep, this field definitely got plenty of moisture down in it over the winter time, or at least I would say so. It seems to have a good base down in underneath of it. Got to watch it kind of close up here because we are a little bit on the close side to that fence. I have noticed that. But I don't think that's going to be too big of an issue for us. And we got kind of a tight little corner down here. We got to watch these guy wires so we don't run them over. This is a real tight corner down here. You know, it's just a small piece of land. And that's kind of how things work. And we're making, it's turning everything under beautifully here. I think I'm getting all of it. I'm trying to stay out from under these trees. Don't really need them getting on us. But like I said, we got this as kind of a replacement for the John Deere. Again, it doesn't have as much power as the John Deere did, but for what we have for land, I think it seems to be holding its own. You know, the real test will be later on when we get down into these low areas and really get to going on things, but it's not having even a wisp of trouble pulling our cultivator through the field here, so that in itself is a positive. But anyway, let's get to it, and let's get some fields work today, shall we? Hey everybody. Well, the morning is going along pretty good here. We're getting the ground tilled under. Oh, we almost got all of that. We're getting her all tilled under and down, and things are looking pretty good. Boy, did you guys see that turkey over there in that other field? That was a pretty good size. Oh, look at the deer we stirred up back there. My, there's plenty of wildlife around here, that's for sure. The deer are running towards me. Okay, that's a new one. Usually they run away from me. But I must have stirred them up back there somewhere, I guess. But so far, we are doing pretty darn good, to be honest. Some of these corners are kind of tricky. Okay, I'm gonna miss everything. Some of them are kind of tricky. Some of them are kind of a pain. But we're getting them. We're getting it all worked under. I think I'm gonna make one more lap here. All the way around, and then I need to head back up to the house for a minute. I forgot to show you guys some exciting stuff up there that I think you ought to see. I must have those deer all worked up. Interesting. Well, anyway, that ain't no big deal. So far, this morning is actually progressing very nicely. The tractor is not really pulling very hard. This ground got enough moisture and it is breaking up and just settling down very nicely. I am very, very happy with the results here. Very happy with the results, to be honest. So I can't complain at all. But I definitely want to show you guys the excitement that we have at the farm, because honestly, it is more than worth it. There she bogs down a little, but still not that bad. Just kind of pulls on the motor there coming up that little bit of a hill. But, you know, I'm not running high revs for the engine. Probably getting pretty good fuel economy overall, which I need, so I can't complain, you know? I cannot complain. Yeah, I'm just glad to be out of debt overall. We got rid of the Freightliner that had the seed tender to it. I think I regret that. In fact, I know I regret that, but it was one of the ways that I could get out of debt. In fact, we're only about 20,000 ahead right now, and I would like to be quite a bit more ahead. Right through that darn bush. Go ahead and work this around here. I'd love to clear this up and make this all one big field, but them trees are rooted in there really good, so we're not going to mess with them. Come by and get that last little bit here, and then we can continue on down. Did we get it? Yeah, we got it. I'm gonna watch that corner, and then back into it we go. Yeah, so far so good. Everything's really leveling off nice, if you could tell. Now, part of that Freightliner sale also got us some cattle. But unusual cattle. They had them up there at the sale barn, and I guess somebody requested them. But it's not something I normally see in our area, so I forgot to show you. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to park it right here. We can just leave it in the ground, and we'll run up there real quick if we don't get run over. Boy, that's looking good. I also kind of want to get this fog lifted up. Man, this is a heavy fog today. I'll tell you, you can't hardly see anything, and it's making it difficult to back down there by the pond. There was a spot there that, yeah, I was having to strain real hard to see where I was going. But anyway, we're gonna get up here, and we'll show you the new addition to the farm. Oh yeah, there they are. Let's see, let's come in this way. Yeah, there they are. Hi, little buddy. Yeah, look, we've got 10 of them out here. These are a type of buffalo, and we've been working with them. They're having trouble with basic maneuvering, and we've got them out here in this weaning pen. We're probably going to have to keep them here, to be honest. Probably going to have to keep him here. We'll get him a little bit of grass planted in here or something to help out. But you can see they kind of struggle a little bit here and there. And, once they get up and get moving, they're doing pretty good. But they are weaned enough off of their parent that, yeah, we can feed them rations. But I got to keep a close eye on them. Our cattle over here, they have not been bred yet. But as you can see, they are doing fantastic. They've been eating their way through the trough. This must be the popular eating spot. And this right back here must be the spot they don't care for, which they're getting to it, as you can see. But what really shocked me is we had excuse me. That manure smell back there got me for a minute. We had some piglets born. Looky here. 2 different sets. We've got the adult mothers here, and yeah, look at these baby little piglets. Some of them are just get going, some of them are kind of in between, but they're all here. And both pens had babies born. Look at these little cute guys down here. So yeah, both pens had some piglets born. And so we are expanding rather quickly, which is, in my opinion, fantastic. Now I see I'm going to need to get some straw back in here again. It looks like they're down a hair bit on straw in this pen. How about this one? Yeah, I better get some more straw over here sometime today. Put a little bit in and kind of fill it back up. But yeah, I had to show everybody. We have all kinds of babies out here on the farm. Oh, and this is, I've just been taking the manure out of both places and just stringing it down the center here because I'm not sure where else to put it, to be honest. I've thought about moving the bin over there and stringing it out there, but I think it's going to be, we're going to have a decent amount of manure when it all comes down to it. Yeah, I got to fill in my little potholes here. I got some potholes from making everything snow blowing. That's what, just from the snow blowing. Hello, I can't speak today, as you can tell. Having troubles. Yeah, it's all this moisture and humidity. Making my sinuses go nuts. But, oh well, we'll be all right. There's always a car down here, or 2 or 3. Such a busy highway, I'll tell you. One of these days, somebody will learn to stay home, and then this won't be so busy. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and lift that up. And we're going to back up and get right back to it. I'd like to get this done. At least a good chunk of it today. It would be nice anyway. Either that or finish the whole darn thing. That would be great, because we've got this field to finish here, and then we've got another field over there, the one that we had corn in last year. Now I'm gonna switch it up and make it soybeans this year, but not sure what I'm going to plant over here yet. We'll see what we come up with. So, all right, I'm going to go back to it one more time. Now that I've explained that, the Freightliner, our seed tender's gone, we'll get back to it and get to going here. See you in a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Well, we've got it all done. And the old Ford here, just heck of a trooper. It just keeps right on a-going. We'll kind of clean up a little bit of our tracks here. Get the worst of them, maybe. Smooth the field out a little bit more. But yeah, I'm pretty impressed by the work that we've gotten done. We are now officially ready for planting, but not quite yet. We'll have to see how much seed we've got and what we're going to need, because I'll be honest with you, I really don't know. Pull up here. Let's go ahead and fold it. We'll just go nice and easy up the hill here and get her folded. There we go. I think we'll go over here and wash it down real quick and get all the mud, dirt, and debris off of both tractor and implement. I'll be honest with you, the old Ford did a great job. I'm very happy here. I think we had wonderful success with today and everything that we were trying to accomplish. Clean this off as best we can. There was a couple of spots I found that were a little muddy, and I got just a hair bit close on a couple of turns, as you can see there. Just a hair bit, but not too bad. Get the old girl cleaned up here. Oh, yeah, that should be good enough. I think that should be good enough. Yeah, what a day. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with how everything went. I think it went quite well. Looks like we used about half a tank of fuel. Not terrible. Not terrible at all. I wasn't sure how much we would actually use. I do know I need to get a slurry spreader, but man, them things are expensive. I need to empty out the slurry over there at the hogs. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do just yet there. There we go. It's good enough. But I guess we could go ahead and load up the planter. Now, for part of it, we won't need, let's see here. For part of it, we will not need fertilizer. We don't need to put fertilizer down. Oh, I got to move some stuff out of the way. Yeah, see, I only got 2 trucks again. Just those 2. Yeah, I gotta move stuff out of the way. I did not account for that. But that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna be needing this here soon. There we go. We're gonna be running the waterways down here soon as well. So we're gonna move it over out of the way. And we're going to bring everything to the other shed so we can go through the coulters and make sure everything's good to go. Don't want to hit nothing here. There we go. Okay, now we can back up and see. This will be the first time I've ever hooked this up, so I don't... Oh, boy, I don't know. This might be a bit of a challenge. Well, picked it up just fine. I was expecting a little bit more challenge, but no, it did not give me any challenge whatsoever. Okay. Now, I don't remember if I can fit this in here or not. We're going to just run it in exactly straight if we can. And we'll see if it'll fit in here. I think it can. I think I've had it in here just for service and maintenance. Oh, no, it won't. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll just fold it out, and we'll just pull it up to the door as close as we can. Out like that, just where we can get through. Tractor's kind of covered. We're not supposed to have any rain that I know of at the moment. And we can work on it right here. Just like that. It's in far enough. We can get around. We can service it, get some seed in it. Yeah, I'm going to miss my seed fill deal. I've got seeds over there in that bin. That ought to help me out when it's time for planting, but I didn't expect that. I really didn't. But we got some time. All I got to do is just get this put all together, filled up, get it ready. And I think here soon we will probably have to do something about our grass. It's getting up there in height. But I think I'm going to wait till we get a little bit further into spring before I do that. But yeah, I think we've had a pretty darn successful day. And the little bit of changes that we've had here around the farm have been for the better, I think. At least in my opinion, they have. But yeah, another great day. Well, anyway, I'm going to conclude this day. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you in the next one. Bye for now.